My content's not for kids!
Guys, we have a serious problem in the United States. If we're going to actually survive, we've got to band together to get what we need. And we're going to have to reach out to the powers that be and tell them in one unified voice, please give us the butthole cut of cats! Yes, that's right. I just found out. There's a butthole cut. So if you've been living under a rock, you didn't know there's a butthole cut of cats. There's a cut of this movie where all the cats have buttholes. We gotta see this, or it's not worth living. Come on! What did you guys think I was talking about? Obviously, that's the most important thing of our times. Butthole cut. This is the world we live in right now. What a ridiculous world. Is it just the US that's this ridiculous? I don't think so. Whenever I look at the world stage, I see this stuff other places too. But, I don't know. I'm biased, obviously. You guys probably think I was going to talk about the other news that's going on in the headlines. A 5,000-year-old sword was discovered by an archaeology student at the Venetian monastery. Obviously, that's the one on everyone's mind. 5,000 years old? You know what this means? It means if you're a creationist, that was like only 1,000 years into the creation of the entire fucking planet. Wow, that's an old sword. Why do I have these glasses on? Now I can't see, damn it. These glasses are the way that I use my eyes to see. My nerd eyes don't have the ability to see without them, or contacts. And my contacts are out because we're in something called 2020. What did you think I was going to say? It's because we're in 2020. In 2020, I'm wearing glasses. It's the new me. Check me out how I'm looking. You think I was going to say that I'm just too lazy to put my contacts in when I'm in the middle of mourning Kenny Rogers? Can you believe it? Man, that almost makes me as sad as the fact that Final Fantasy VII Remake got delayed again. Jeez, and that's all the news going on in the world right now, as far as I'm concerned. Now on to sports, but only as well as I know it. Some guys did some sporting, some gals did some sporting. One team won, the other team lost. Some people were devastated and rioted because of it, and other people were excited and rioted because of it. Now on to the weather. According to the latest news, more days with temperatures above normal are just part of a global warming pattern we got going on. Global warming? I thought we changed the name of that to climate change. And once we change the name of something, that changes the whole thing. Our intent is looking in a different direction. The world should change, right? Right? Does something go away if we ignore it? I've never seen that happen to be the case. I usually see it sneak up on your ass. Does something go away if we start calling it something else and pretending it's something else? No, I never seen that happen. Does something show up if we just ask for it really strong? Haven't seen that happen either, really not in practice. Hey, I want to be able to go outside again. I mean, I guess I'm able to, but not really. What am I even talking about up here? What is the real point I'm getting at up here? I'm just going through the news. We're just talking about what's going on in the world right now and all the critically important stories. Iggy Azalea says a burglar stole a bunch of her jewelry. That's important. Rob Zombie has come out with some officially licensed merchandise related to House of a Thousand Corpses. Did you know the band Ghost has an action figure of Papa Emeritus III? For sure, they actually have their own action figures now. This is where Satanism has come to now, guys. We have action figures now. Why'd I say we? I'm not a Satanist. Or am I? Oh, a girl licked a toilet seat and somehow that went viral. You're not going to see me ever lick a toilet seat. Let me just put it that way. That's gross. You would have to pay me a lot of money. Maybe for like $1 million. I don't know though. Probably. You know what? I might even do it for $100,000. Think about it. First I was acting like this is like going to be a really hard sell. But the more I think about it, like maybe $1.50 is all it would really take if I'm hard up for cash. I'm going to tell you something crazy. This is all the stories I could find that didn't relate to either the virus going around or the Dow and, the stock and whatnot. I was like, no, not these two stories. What else we got going on? And this took me like a half hour to dig up some stories and even start. What? It's almost like if we all keep a big distance from each other, nothing fucking happens. But here's my question. If you're a powerful wizard out there, and you can just change reality for yourself and step into another reality, another dimension, then why are you quarantined? Alright, now I'm just being a dick. I don't want anyone to think I'm making light of this or anything like that. Obviously, there's reason to be quarantined right now. I'm not making fun of that. I'm just making fun of the fact that every channel I'm watching is like, we're going to talk about this. And I guess now I'm talking about it too. I guess it's just what's going on, so I guess that's what everybody's talking about. But I don't know. I was like, let me find some news that's not that. Yeah, you saw what I came up with. Toilet seat lickers. And the thing is, the toilet seat licking is apparently part of something called the coronavirus challenge, which means even it has something to do with it. But that's ridiculous because you don't get coronavirus from a toilet seat. Nobody, like, yes, you could sneeze on a toilet seat. You're more likely to get it licking almost any other substance. Your butt is actually probably cleaner than your face and your hands. I can't believe this is a sentence that I even was able to say, and it wasn't just for shock value. I mean, obviously, if you lick someone's butt crack, they're gonna like it. What did you think I was gonna say? I'm tickled pink. Sorry, that was wrong. I'm tickled stink. Okay, I got problems, all right? I don't mean like the problems everyone else has. I mean, I got problems up here. Sometimes I like to refer to myself as eclectic, because then I don't have to admit that I'm just fucking weird. Sometimes I like to wonder what the news would be about if this wasn't going on. You know, aside from the obvious stuff that I dug up. What scandal would be being blamed on Trump? And don't get me wrong, I'm not pro-Trump, but at the same time, I'm not anti-Trump the way some other people are. I just think it's funny to watch people fight over it. Sometimes he says something that's really horrible, and people jump on him for it. And sometimes he just misspells the word coffee, and people jump on him for it. And because they jump on him just as hard with both, I've somehow lost the ability to tell the difference between which one is more of a violent and horrifying act. People say he's an out-of-touch old person who may have some delirium problems. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. That's Joe Biden. Boom! Got you both! Pissed both sides off! Ha! I've accomplished one of my dreams. Check it off my bucket list. Actually, now's a good time for my bucket list because most of the things I like to do don't involve other people. And I don't mean that in an introverted type of way because I'm actually an extrovert, but I do like to do a lot of stuff alone too. I'm kind of a weird combo extrovert-introvert person. I like to work on stuff by myself, and then I like to go out and spend time with people. And I like to just mix that up. Boom, 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 boom. And if either one of those is off balance, it can mess me up. And actually right now, I'm missing the introverted side, as funny as it is, because I already worked from home, but now my family is home with me. So now there's people around me all the time. So I'm actually missing the introverted moments where I worked alone in quiet and had my own quiet space. Now everything is constantly involving other people and stuff like that. I'm actually like, all right, usually I'm looked at as an extrovert by my introvert friends, but right now I'm feeling like, hey, can I get some alone me time, please? And then I go online and people are like, oh my God, I'm going crazy because I haven't seen other people. I'm like, dude, trade places with me. Don't take me wrong. I love my family. It's great to spend time with them. And it's good that I'm not lonely. But at the same time, once in a while, I just want to get down and work on some stuff. I'm making this video at 11:30 at night because it's the only time I have to record anymore. Not a complaint, just a statement of fact. I used to do them in the mornings. I also don't have a haircut. Look at this thing. It's growing out like a wily professor on both sides. I used to sometimes just let it grow out and it would get this long and I'd be like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. But ever since I started paying more attention, because I was on YouTube before, I started noticing how wily this thing looks whenever it gets blah, 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 blah. I was like, yeah, I like this short and I like this long. And that works out great. Once this gets longer than this, it's time for a haircut. But you know what? Places that cut hair are apparently not essential places. So now I got to get clippers and try to talk my wife into cutting my hair. Good luck on that one. Unlike some people who are watching a lot of Netflix, doing a lot of stuff like that. Like I said, I already worked from home, so I'm still working. I actually work for a security company who works in IT, and that's still big. So I'm not working any less. In fact, I've been working harder ever since this happened because there's more stuff for us to do. So I haven't had any extra free time like other people. Instead, my son is now home, and I got to teach him his schoolwork that's usually taught to him by a teacher, while I also do a higher than average workload because we're busier than normal. And my wife is home working as well. So for us, it's like busy, 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 Monday through Friday with almost no time to do anything. The times I usually would use to record are just like, nah, I gotta work longer. I gotta work late. I gotta help my son learn something. I gotta do that. I'm just busy, 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 busy. And then I'm squeezing these into the little bit of time that I have. And then, of course, I'm balancing that out with the fact that I feel blessed to have a job right now because there's so many people who can't find work. So I'd definitely rather be busy than the opposite. But can I have a happy medium? You know what? I'm not even going to complain about it because there's people in a lot worse shape than me right now. What's that? I already complained about it? You can take the emo makeup off of my face, but you can't take the whiny bitch out of my soul. That's not all bad. Obviously, I played some Mario Party with John for like 3 hours the other day, so, you know. Oh God, it's happened. I started talking about it. Damn it, I tried. I tried so hard, guys. I tried not to talk about it. I tried to bring your spirits up by talking about more important issues like the butthole cut of cats. We need this cut where every cat has a butthole. I can't believe it's real. This is the world we live in. Somehow, the butthole cut of cats, to me, is a better microcosm for the world than any of this virus stuff. It's just like that. That to me is the pinnacle of what life is on Earth. The butthole cut of cats. And I don't mean just that, like, if there was a butthole cut, that would be it. I mean the fact that people are like, give me the butthole cut. This is what I want. Like, that's life right there. I want to thank my circle of magi who definitely wanted me to make a video about the butthole cut of cats. I want to thank everyone who's watching. I want to thank cats, I guess, if they make the butthole cut. You know what? I will actually watch that. Look, I had no desire to watch Cats, and apparently neither did anybody else based on the box office. But if you do release the butthole cut, I will actually pay for a copy and watch this movie. Yep. That's our world. This has been hard-hitting news. This has been hard-hitting news, current and in the moment. This is Joe March signing off, and until next time. Where's the camera? This has been hard-hitting news. Damn it! This has been hard-hitting news. Jesus. All right. What? I've been drinking too much gurgle juice. This has been hard-hitting news. Joe March signing off, and until next time, safe travels.